Titans fans, Titans Nation, what's going on? We are back with another episode of the Right Titans podcast. We are your host, J Maul,
Trigger Trey.
and we are here to break down as the Titans take on the Lions in a Sunday afternoon matchup. Our keys to the game are pretty simple. Just go out there and play. That's basically it. Just go out there and play.
Mm-hmm.
1-5. We ain't got nothing to lose. Well, we did lose. We lost DeAndre Hopkins. We lost Ernest Jones. So yeah,
and it's Harold Landry's tryout tomorrow. Harold Landry is trying out for the Lions. He's trying out for the Lions. He might not come back to Nashville after tomorrow.
And Harold Landry might have a really good game.
He might stay in Detroit after this game.
We're gonna see. I don't know. We need him to have a really good game, because if we can get some draft capital, because that's what it looks like we're heading towards. We got some draft capital with D-Hop, a potential 4th round. Ernest Jones is a 4th round that we got in return with Jerome Baker as well. And so maybe we can get some more draft capital. Who else is up for trade? I mean, is it Harold Landry? Is it Diggs? Quandre Diggs? Who else?
Nick Folk.
I mean,
Packers need a kicker.
Right now, it may just be a fire sale. So we gonna have to see. But yeah, keys to the game, like I said, it's gonna be pretty simple. So my keys are the game. I'll let you go first, Trey. What are your keys to the game? How do we approach this game? I'm not gonna say how to win this game. I'm gonna say, how do we approach this game? Like, what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna keep it at how are we going to win this game? Keys to the game. How are we going to win this game? First key, just be a Titan. Titans history, we win the ones that we're not supposed to win. So just be a Titan this game. What does that look like now? We don't know. But historically, just be a Titan. 2, we know contain the middle. We know Monroe likes to get over the middle, Sam Laporta in the middle. I don't know if Jerome Baker is playing or not. I don't know if he's playing, if he'll have a living in the road, but our linebackers have to control the middle. Don't allow easy passes over the middle, because Sam Laporta and Amon-Ra would eat us alive. And we don't have L'Jarius Sneed, so he can't follow Amon-Ra around. Third key to the game, run the ball. Like every week, run the ball, set up the play action, set up. Okay, we got confirmation. We got confirmation Jerome Baker is out, so he won't be there. So was that Jack Gibbons over the middle? With Kenneth Murray, neither one of them are great in coverage, so they need to step up over the middle and be able to stop Sam Laporta and Amon-Ra, and they love the middle. But back to the third key, run the ball and give our playmakers the ball pretty much.
Yeah. And I want to point out as well, so we got an update on the Titans as well. So people that have signed to the active roster, we got Mason Kinsey signed to the active roster.
Can't get rid of him.
We're going to talk about him because I'm ready to see him do some work out there. We got cornerback Gabe Jeudy-Lally. We had some talks about him during the offseason. I think came from UT, really showed out. And so hopefully we'll get to see him. Tackle John Ojukwu. Ojukwu. One other thing that we did waive Caleb Murphy. I was hoping to see him, a little bit more of him. I think he came from a D3 school, had the most sacks in NCAA history, I think. But yeah, so he's been waived. And then running back Tyjae Spears is out. Jerome Baker is out. Game day elevations, we got Trevor Siemian, backup quarterback to Mason Kinsey right now, since Will Levis is out, and running back Joshua Kelly coming in as our third running back after Tony Pollard and Julius Chestnut. But yeah, I mean, my keys to the game, young boys, it's time to ball out. Yeah. Leroy better be starting at right tackle. I don't know if he is. I want him to. I don't know if he is or not, because I know Jalen Duncan, he still has a hamstring injury.
He's on the IR.
on IR. So that leaves Nicholas Petit Frere and Leroy back there. I mean, he did a great job. I think, outside of those 3 penalties, he kept the pocket clean. Um,
Great. He wasn't great. He was just good. Just played
yeah,
his role and played.
yeah, but I mean, you throw Jalen Duncan out there, the first play, he's getting beat. Leroy got out there and he was holding his own on the right side. So hopefully we'll see him. Hello and bye. TT don't know football. Love y'all. What's up, TT? Appreciate the shout out. All you gotta do is say go Titans. That's all you gotta say.
That's it. That's it.
Mimi, what's going on, Mimi? Appreciate you joining the chat with us. We love you too. We love the family. Appreciate y'all coming in, supporting us. I see your hair hanging, Trey Day. Oh man, it's hanging
We
long.
got a little length. Got a little length to it.
Long.
Got a little length to it.
That thing growing.
Shout out Jay's House of Styles.
Oh
If you know, you know.
Jay's House of
If you know,
Styles.
you know.
If you know, you know. We're gonna plug that in here as well. Jay's House of Styles, and also we got the right cut on the corner of Mormon's Arm and Buena Vista. Make sure you go get tight, get right with the right cut. Go Titans. There you go. That's all you gotta say. Go Titans. Tighten up, baby. So appreciate you joining us to chat. But yeah, my keys to the game, young boys, y'all gotta go ball out. Mason Kinsey, I want to see you do some work. Jaquan Jackson. Right now, it's just go out, have fun. Just go out, make some plays, do something special. Just go. There's no pressure. There's literally no pressure. Right now, it's not like, dang, if we win this, we're getting the first place in the AFC South. Or if we win this, then we're tied for we're last. We're dead last. Go out there, have fun, go ball out. So that's why I'm excited about this game and hopefully for future games as well, because I get to see more of Jaquan Jackson and finally, hopefully, maybe we'll get to see some Mason Kinsey to see, what he's got. You just never know. You never know. But
I want to see Gabe Jeudy-Lally.
I want to see him too.
I want to see him. I want to see him.
Yeah, this is a great time for people who have been, on the bench, who've been on the practice squad. This is the opportunity that NFL brings. You've been on the practice squad for how many years? Let's go. Yeah, let everybody go. I knew that they did. We did let everybody go. You right about that. You right about that.
Kevin Byard gone. Derrick Henry gone. D Hop gone.
Gone. Jamal Adams just walked. He just left the building.
Yeah. No.
So are we taking for a little prime time, aka Shedeur Sanders?
Not at all. I don't want him. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I want Archie.
Here's the thing about that. That means we have to do bad this year. Then we got to do bad next year because he's going to be a top 10 pick for sure. I just don't see that. I want to head us in the right direction. If we're bad this season, fine. But next season, I want to see us improve. Again, we could be bad 2 seasons in a row. Do I want that? No. So we're looking at this draft. I mean, you can't rule it out. Yeah. You can't. I mean, if you've seen him play, that's one thing. But if you see, I mean, the cameras are all on Colorado. So you see him on the sideline, the way that he's commanding the huddle, the way he's talking to the players. I mean, I feel like we need some type of field general out there. We don't need some type of, he can throw the ball and he can, run it if he needs to, make plays. We need someone that's going to command the field because we got some players who can make some plays. And so maybe that's a possibility that we get Shedeur Sanders. That maybe have to be a talk of who we get.
But also Mikael Williams out of Georgia, edge rusher. James Fish Jr. out of Tennessee, edge rusher.
We need some help at edge rusher, especially if Harold Landry is on the trade block. I don't know. There's a lot. It's too early right now, so we're gonna say Shedeur ain't gonna make it 3 years with all the hits he take. So if you watch Colorado, their offense and defense is kind of weird. It's just I don't really know how to explain it. It's just kind of run around, make plays. It's not really like a design system. It's just we got athletes get open, and he's just throwing it where it needs to be. But I mean, he may not make it 3 years. He may make it more. He may make it less. I don't know. I think it's a little too early. I got to watch some more film on him. So I can't really say for sure right now. And again, the level of competition, you're looking at Colorado and their level of competition, that's a whole different ball game if you go to the SEC. You know what I mean? So again, I think it's a little too early right now, but we're gonna stick with my keys to the game as well. So young bulls got to play. Two, same thing as you said, Trey. Run the ball. Just go ahead and run it. That's been our bread and butter, especially to the left side. Shout out to JC Latham and Peter Skronsky for holding down that left side. I mean, you got a second-year player at guard, a rookie at left tackle, which is one of the hardest positions to play. They hold down that left side for sure. So shout out to them. So yeah, run to the left side if you need to. You know, put the pressure off of Mason Rudolph to make those throws. Run left. That's it. Just run left. Again, it's going to be a boring game, but when those opportunities come about, Mason Kinsey, Jaquan Jackson, Nick Westbrook-Akine, Mr. Reliable.
Mr. Reliable, better re-sign him. 3-year, $25 million.
I mean, he's slowly making his way at the top of the list of one of the best Titans wide receivers because his availability. What you say about that?
Availability is the best ability. Come on now.
He's been available. He's there when you need him. He's one of those players to where if you ever go like on a camping trip and it's like, dang, I forgot my flashlight, or dang, I forgot my socks. You look to him and like, oh no, I got you. Don't worry. Here you go. He's that type of guy. You know what I mean? That's the type of person that Nick Westbrook is.
I know Andre in chat, but like that's the type you want marrying your sister. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a shot at my sister. Like he's one of those guys.
He's just dependable. You can just count on him. So that's exactly what we get in Nick Westbrook-Akine. So I'm excited to see him. Key number 3. You're gonna have to, if we're trying to win this game, you're gonna have to get pressure on Jared Goff. They got a really good offensive line. Big Jeff, where you at? T Sweat, where you at? Harold Landry, this may be your tryout right here. Where you at?
If you want to win a Super Bowl.
Hey, listen, get after them. They're down some players, so they got Hutchinson. He's out. Is it not socks? Yeah, if you need some socks, Nick Westbrook-Akine, he gonna make sure to get you some socks. He gonna make he probably have like extra just for himself and someone else just in case. That's the type of person he is. But yeah, Aiden Hutchinson's out. Jameson Williams, he's also out on offense. And so they got some people that are out. But again, you get pressure on Jared Goff. Jared Goff is not a mobile quarterback. He's a system, sit there in the pocket. He's had an offensive line that's been able to, give him 3 to 5 seconds in the pocket to where that's why he's been able to have the success that he's had. We got to get after him. So those could be my 3 keys to the game. Like I said, keep it short and sweet on those keys to the game. Any thoughts about this game, Trey?
Yeah, like you said, your first key hit the nail on the head. Let the young bulls play. Let's see what we got for the future. Who we got? What's our set? Jalen Harrell. I want to see Jalen Harrell out there as well. Cedric Gray should be back probably next week because I think his 3-week window is ending this week. So next week he'll be like on the roster and hopefully he can get a starting spot or something like that. Whatever we got, because as of right now, Rand Carthon's draft picks.
I mean, if you just look at this year alone, you got
cooking.
Listen, I mean, if you look at JC Latham, hit. Then you got T Sweat, hit. Cedric Gray, although he's hurt, I'm excited to see him play once he gets back active. Of course, he had a shoulder injury. Jaquan Jackson, he's been on the field. Who else did we draft? Who else am I missing?
Jarvis Brownlee Jr.
Hit. I mean, the way that he's been playing and balling out, that's a hit. And we didn't have a lot of draft picks. Jalen Harrell.
Yeah, Jalen Harrell. 7th round. Hit. Good depth. You know what I'm saying? If your 7th round is contributing, that's a great hit.
That's a win. In previous years, 7th round didn't even make the team. So the fact that he's getting some playing time and making some plays. Joseph, what's going on? Appreciate you joining us with us today. So appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share as many people as you possibly can. Again, we're almost at 50 subscribers. So if you know of anyone, like, comment, share this with a friend. like I said, a giveaway once we hit 50 subscribers. So appreciate you joining, Joseph. But yeah, so that's pretty much it when it comes to the Titans game, the keys to the win. But now it's time to do a little NFL pick'em. We're just going to go ahead and see what these other games are looking like, because it may be a little bit more exciting than what we're going to see on Sunday with night or Sunday with us. And so we're going to add that to the screen. So here we go. The Vikings and Rams, they've already played. Looks like the Rams pulled it out. They're a completely different team when it comes to adding Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. It looked like they weren't even out. I think Nacua had like maybe 100 yards or so. Cooper Kupp had a touchdown. They're just a completely different team when you have those two. So I wasn't surprised to see the Vikings, but are the Vikings frauds, like you said, Trey?
I said, check one of the first 3 podcasts. I said it. I think the Vikings are very fraudulent this year. I said it.
I don't know. Then we got the Titans versus Lions. What's your prediction for that one?
Then we got Green Bay versus the.
Not even going to acknowledge that
one. We're going Lions. We're going Lions. As much as I hate to say it, we're going Lions. But the Lions have never beat the Titans. Can we keep it up?
That is true. I mean, statistics are strong. We've always beat the Lions thus far. Lions going to trade for Landry. That's like I said, this is, like you said, Trey, this is his tryout right now.
Yeah, he might not come back to Nashville. This is his tryout. This is his tryout.
Dan Campbell may just be like, hey, listen, where you going? Here's your locker.
That's the wrong locker room. Come this way.
Wait, where were you going? This is you're one of
wrong
us
locker
now.
room. You've been traded. It just happened.
Wait a minute. So where are you going? So I think that may be it. So
Mike Keith might be on the radio. Whoa, is he going to the wrong locker room? Where is he going? Going? Yeah. So he might be traded mid-game. At halftime.
Don't be surprised at that.
At halftime, he has his own jersey. Halftime, it comes out.
And then we'll all know, like, we understand. We get it. Next game, is Landry a good fit for them? Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Absolutely. I mean, again, they lost Aiden Hutchinson. They need some edge pressure. And again, they don't need anyone to just like be like a true baller. They just need some really good, solid pieces that can just get them to the next level. Because when it comes down to it, in the playoffs, you're looking for that pressure. You're looking for those players who are like, hey, can we depend on you? And Harold Landry's been dependable. I think he's got a sack at least every single game thus far.
Yeah, and Harold Landry, he's also an effort rusher. If he doesn't get there with his first couple moves, he's still going. A couple of these edge rushers go. They don't get it, then they kind of no. Harold Landry, if there's a great coverage, that's a sack for Harold Landry.
Absolutely. And then we got our next game, Green Bay Packers against the Jaguars. My pick, Green Bay. They've looked good thus far. They're throwing at least over 250 yards every single game. They got the young guys who just know how to block, who know how to do their roles, do their jobs. I just don't see the Jaguars pulling this out. Although they did get a win last Sunday. I think it was maybe in London. But it's just not enough for Green Bay. Green Bay's going to take that one. So that's my prediction. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers as well. It's just outmatched. It's just too much for the Jags to take on.
Then we got the Jets and the Patriots. I think this was going to be kind of like a hard-nosed, tough game. Not a lot of points really scored. It's going to be one of those 17 to 20 games maybe. For this one, give me the Jets. I think Devontae Adams is going to get warmed up. That connection is strong with Aaron Rodgers. I think it's just going to be too much for the Patriots.
Yeah, I think the Jets also win, but I feel like it might be a blowout. The Jets defense is good, and Patriots defense isn't the best, but they might start clicking. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Tay Adams, Aaron. I feel like they might click this game. Braylon Allen, anytime touchdown score.
Maybe, hopefully. We'll see. And then we got the Eagles against the Bengals. I think it's at home in Cincinnati. This is going to be a tough one.
This is
And
a
it's gonna
great
be a
game.
fun one.
It's the game of the week.
This is probably the game of the week, if I had to say so myself. Looking at all the other games, this is the game to watch. You got one side Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Smitty. On the other side, you got Burrow, Chase, and Higgins. This is just offensive power right here. You got Saquon at running back, and then with the Bengals defense, they're starting to get a little bit better. I watched them, and they're coming along. At first, I was a little worried about them, but I think they're starting to catch their stride now. Josh Jacobs and AJ Brown, two touchdowns. Again, I hope so. That's what I have. That's my pick. I think and it would say Montre will be straight.
He's an Eagles fan.
Yeah, Big Trey. Hopefully, the Eagles pull it out. But we got some Cincinnati Bengals fans as well. Hopefully, they pull it out. I don't know, but this is the game to watch. But my pick, I'm gonna go Bengals on this one. I feel like I think it's a home game again at Cincinnati. Again, their offensive firepower is just a lot, So if the defense can somehow stop the Eagles or just go back and forth, I think I'm gonna get the Bengals. It's a toss up.
Okay, I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna go Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles. Just I don't know why, because you can't really determine if you look at FanDuel. Both of these people are probably like minus 100, like both teams on the money line. So it's a toss up for this game. So I'm gonna go Eagles.
And then we got the Bills and the Seahawks. This is another really good matchup. Bills, Josh Allen. You saw what they did to us last week. Wasn't good. And then we got the Seahawks. Geno Smith is just throwing that ball. But again, I think DK Metcalf is out this week, I believe, with the lower limb injury, I think ankle or foot. Because of that, give me the Bills to go in and somehow just find a way to win, just because Josh Allen he just makes plays, even though they lost Stephon Diggs and Davis or Gabe Davis.
Mm-hmm.
He's making plays. So give me the Bills to win on that one.
Oh, I'm gonna go against you again.
Okay.
I have Kenneth Walker on fantasy. He's been hooping for me, and he's going to continue to hoop against the Bills. So that's why I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks this game.
I like it.
We got Dan in the chat. Appreciate you for tuning in. This is one of my managers. Appreciate you for tuning in.
Appreciate you coming in on the Right Titans podcast. Again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, everybody. Next game, we got the Panthers and the Broncos.
Deontay Johnson is out.
Yeah, give me Broncos on this one.
Yeah.
The Panthers just not exciting right now. I don't know if they're going to put Bryce Young back in there or keep Andy Dalton. It's kind of the same situation with us a little bit. They just don't have an identity. They don't know exactly how to win games, just like us. But yeah, Broncos with Bo Nix is just making plays. He's going to make his rookie mistakes, but I got Broncos on that one to win.
Yeah, me as well. Going with the Broncos. Deontay Johnson, their wide receiver one for the Panthers, is out. So who they really go throw the ball to? So Broncos. Bo Nix has been playing very great as of recently. So we're going Broncos with this one.
Broncos country. Let's ride. And then we got the next game. We got Baltimore Ravens against the Cleveland Browns. Who you got on this one, Trey?
Give me the Ravens. Derrick Henry, 2, maybe 3 touchdowns this game. Who knows? So I wouldn't be. Don't be afraid to put Derrick Henry for 2 touchdowns scored. So it's simple as that. Easy. Baltimore.
Yeah, give me Baltimore as well. I don't think this one's a close one. I think the Cleveland Browns are in shambles. I don't think they have the quarterback that they thought they had in Deshaun Watson. I think they're about to break down really on this game, and I think Baltimore is just going to run with it. Mimi said, Ravens, King Henry himself, go ahead and give him that crown, King Henry, making a statement season right now. We thought that he only had 2 or 3 years in the tank. He may have a little 7 more. The way he's running.
Yeah.
He over here still running almost 22 miles per hour. And he built 6'3", 6'4", 260 pounds. When have you seen that? So give me Baltimore to win. We got the Indianapolis Colts against the Houston Texans at AFC South matchup. Who you got on this one?
I want the Colts to win. That's my want. But the Texans are ultimately going to pull this out. They just been playing great. Colts didn't make many offseason moves. Forgot to address that. But their team, their roster isn't just crazy. Alec Pierce might be back, but they got Derek Stingley. You know what I'm saying? So just give me the Texans for this one.
Yeah, the Colts they've always had a good coaching staff. They've always had a really good offensive line, and in previous years they had a really good defense. But now the Texans now have a formula to win. It's not necessarily about how they'll finish in the regular season. It's if they can really push past, and get to the Super Bowl. That's what we're talking about with the Texans. That's how good they are this year. So, and again, they turned it around in literally one season with a few draft picks here and there, and now they're a completely different team. And so that's exactly what we're talking about now. So give me the Texans to win that one. Then we got the Cardinals against the Dolphins. We got Tua.
He's back.
Is he wearing a Guardian cap? I don't think so, because he's tough.
He needs to.
That's new.
He needs to.
Oh,
I don't care. I don't care how tough. Josh Wally wears the Guardian cap. I don't say nothing about him. Yep, good.
I don't think anyone just like says anything about it, to be honest with you. Now it's just kind of like a norm, you know. First it was kind of like, dang, this looks weird down, you know, the swag has gone down. Now it's just kind of like, oh, it's got a Guardian cap on. It is what it is. Go play.
He cares about himself. That, like, okay, good. Like,
yeah.
Like, if you're talking about people with Guardian caps on, you go play football and get hit once, and you're not gonna want to play ever again.
Right. But give me the Dolphins to win this one with Tua coming back at home. I think the offense is now rejuvenated. And ultimately the Cardinals just doesn't have enough firepower to stop the Dolphins, because Tua is back. So that's going to rejuvenate the whole team.
Yeah, likewise. He's back. So go ahead and give it the Dolphins. The Falcons shouldn't even show up to this game. He's back.
And then we got the Falcons against the Bucks for our next game. This is an easy pick for me. Give me the Bucks. Actually, no. Give me Falcons.
Give me
Falcons. I would say the Bucks, but we got Godwin out. Mike Evans out. We had the running back.
Rachaad White.
He's been dealing with injuries as well. Can he stay healthy throughout the whole game? You're asking Baker Mayfield to do a lot without those receivers.
Mm-hmm.
If he had them, it would be an easy go ahead and give you Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. But because of that, I have to go ahead and get the Falcons. Kirk Cousins going ahead and just air it out and just get the win. So yeah, what's your pick?
Yeah, go ahead and give me Kirk Cousins as well and the Falcons to take this one. There's too many wide receivers out for the Bucks. They just don't have the offensive firepower like they did previous weeks. So Falcons, go get them one.
And then we got the Saints against the Chargers. This was going to be a close one. I hadn't really seen the Chargers play a lot, so I can't really speak on them. So I'm going to have to watch that game tomorrow. But go ahead and give me the Saints on this one to go ahead and steal that win from the Chargers. I think the Saints can pull it out somehow, some way against Harbaugh and company. What you think?
Okay, I might go with the Chargers on this one. The Saints don't have Sheed. I love Sheed. They don't have Sheed. Not sure if Chris Olave is playing this week. Alvin Kamara can only do so much, but Ladd McConkey over 70 yards. I like it for this game. I do. Okay. I do. I like Ladd McConkey for 70 yards over this game. Little FanDuel, not sponsored by the way. Little tips, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like John Harbaugh and the Chargers could pull this one out.
Okay. I like that pick. And then we got the Chicago Bears against the Washington Commanders.
Rookie versus rookie.
Is Jaden Daniels playing? That's the question. Is he playing? I have to look that one up.
Even if Mariota is playing, he what did he throw up 34 points last week? He didn't look terrible. He looked like he was playing on time.
I was gonna say, Yeah, I was gonna see exactly who's gonna be a quarterback, but honestly, I just don't think it matters. Give me the Washington Commanders to win. It sounds weird saying like the Commanders are a good football team. When have they
The
ever been
foot
a
are they the football
the
team?
the Washington Commanders? Go ahead and give me the Washington Commanders. Whoever's that quarterback, whether it's Marcus Mariota, we believe in him.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna stand. I'm gonna stand by Marcus Mariota, no matter where he
Will.
go.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
Jane Daniels. I think they have a really good system in place. I just don't think the Bears have enough firepower to go ahead and get it against Washington Commanders. So yeah, give me Washington Commanders on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Commanders as well. But did you see how many times Big Derrick Henry hugged Marcus Mariota once they saw each other? Oh, Marcus, my boy! That just lit me up as a Titans fan.
Proud parents. That's how it felt. Like I was a proud parent just to see that. Just like, man, what a time to be alive. But yeah, give me the Commanders on that one. Then the next game, we got the Chiefs and the Raiders. Before we do that, the Commanders are the team in their division. Not sure if they're the team some people think they are, but they should have a great base set up to build on. Appreciate the comment. But again, like, comment, subscribe if you're just joining us for the very first time. So appreciate that comment. Yeah, Washington Commanders, they have a really good system in place. They have the coaches, they have the team. At the beginning of the year, we didn't really think they were going to be much because, I mean, again, when have they ever been relevant recently? But now it's like, again, a few draft picks here, free agents here. They are a solid team, and I think they got some pieces to really build upon. I know some defensive linemen are out. I think either Jonathan Allen's out.
Mm-hmm.
Against him. But yeah, give me the Commanders to win. Lions fan checking in, by the way. Oh, we got a Lions fan. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough game for us. So I honestly I like the Lions. I do like the Lions. Go ahead.
I have a question. Since the Lions fan is in chat, what draft pick would y'all give up for Harold Landry? I know there's been talks, but what draft pick do you think is realistic for Harold Landry, assuming he does fairly well? We'll give you time to marinate on it. But going into our next game, the Chiefs at Raiders.
Do we have to talk about this? Again, just give me the Chiefs. I don't need it. I mean, again, we got D Hop there, so I just don't really want to go into it because, again, until someone proves me wrong, I'm just gonna go the Chiefs every single week. It doesn't matter who they play. Prove me wrong, Chiefs win, done deal.
Yeah.
And then we got a Sunday night football game. How about them Cowboys against the San Francisco 49ers? Who you got on that one?
Debo might be out. Ricky Pearsall is starting. Jawan Jennings is out.
Brandon Ayuk, he's out for the season.
Ayuk is out. Give me the Cowboys. I hate to say it, but the Cowboys, if they want to make some noise, you got to win this game against a hurt San Fran. You got to win this game if you're the Cowboys.
Lions give up 0 picks for linebacker. They're looking to spend picks on a stud edge rusher. I do see that. Again, Harold Landry, he's a solid piece. I think a really underrated edge rusher. I think he really can come in and really, add some really good plays for any team that he goes to. Again, I don't see it being no higher than a second round pick. Probably not even a third. It'll probably be another 4th round pick, to be honest with you, just because
that's 4th round.
Just the value of it. And, he's not just like huge disruptive person. Now, if it's a team that just really needs an edge rusher, then yeah, maybe a 3rd round pick. But right now it's like somewhere in that 4th round pick or, 5th round pick plus a player, something like that. So hopefully it is a 4th round pick because I think that's exactly where his value is. But yeah, that Sunday night football game, go ahead and give me the 49ers to win that one. Again, I don't like the Cowboys. I don't really care for them. I think the 49ers defense are just going to just ball out, and it's not necessarily going to be about the offensive schemes with 49ers. I think it's just going to be more so about the defense. So give me the 49ers to win that one.
Don't forget Dalvin Cook making his premiere Dalvin Cook. Does that change your thoughts at all?
Not at all. Again, their running backs have been poor. You got Zeke, and then Deuce Vaughn, and I forgot who the other one is, like
Rico
Dowdle.
Dow. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rico
so
Dow.
they haven't really done anything. I mean, if they win, it's just going to be the Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb show. That's all it'll be. So, but give me the 49ers to win that one. Then we got Monday night matchup, New York Giants and Steelers. Is Mike going to be back for that game? If not, give me the Niners also. I don't think he's going to be back. Last time I checked, I think he may be out another week or so. But yeah, if he's out, yeah, definitely give me the 49ers because again, their pass rushing without him is just really non-existent. They're decent at best, but with him, they're just elevated to a different team. If he's out, then definitely give me the 49ers. But the Giants and the Steelers, who you got on that one, Trey?
This is one of those I don't know. What version of the Steelers are we going to get? What version of the Giants we're going to get? But I feel like the Steelers version of whatever gets brought is better than the Giants. So go ahead and give me the Steelers. And we got another Steelers in chat, so I'm not alone. So give me the Steelers, even though what's that Giants wide receiver?
Neighbors.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors, he might have a good game, but the Steelers just know how to win. Mike Tomlin just knows how to win. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say outside of like there's some organizations out here that just know how to win, regardless of what type of players that they have. I think the Colts are one of them. I think the Steelers is one of them as well. They just know how to win. And it's just every single year we just see them in contention, whether it's like on the brink of a playoff or in the playoffs, they're always in the mix. So give me the Steelers to win at home. But yeah, that sums it up for our NFL weekly pick 'em. So yeah, comment on who y'all think are gonna win. But before we go, Trey, we gotta do a little Titans trivia.
I'm gonna start expecting them every week now, or every podcast. I need to
Titans
start
trivia.
expecting it. I need to start expecting them. You just okay, I'm ready.
So for the Titans fans out there, we got some questions for you. Comment your answer in the chat. See if you can get it right. We're just gonna jump right into it. So hopefully it starts off a little easy, then it builds up a little bit harder. So we're gonna see what you got. So Titans trivia. Here we go. Which player in the Titans era has the most tackles?
Ooh. Oh wow, that's a good one. I'm assuming it's coming from like the linebacker position. They usually average the most amount of tackles. Do I want to go Keith Bullock? Do I want to go with like a Kevin Byard that's been with us for a long time?
Tenure does play a factor in it.
Yep. So, somebody that's been here for a long time, just
and we got some studs on the line too.
Cal Vanden Bosch, you know what I'm saying? But it might go back to like a Jarrell Casey. Like if go ahead, give me Mr. Monday Night. I'm gonna go with Mr. Monday Night for this one.
Mr. Monday Night Football himself. Could it
give me Mr. Monday Night.
Mr. Monday Night Football.
Let's go.
Keith Bullock talking about in the at least the Titans era, not including like the Houston Oilers, because I think it may have been someone else. I can't think of who the person was that actually had the most tackles. But speaking of just the Titans era, Mr. Monday Night Football himself, Keith Bullock, just a stud, Pro Bowl after Pro Bowl, just all pro, one of the best linebackers in Titans history. So yeah, shout out to Keith Bullock, man.
Oh yeah, sure.
Then we got our next question as well. A little bit harder on this one.
Oh man.
Which Titan has the most made field goals in franchise history?
Dang, now we're moving to kickers.
It's a little bit harder. A little bit harder for the true Titans fans out there who've been with the Titans for a while.
Oh, I got my answer. I know who I'm going with.
Think it is.
We had Nick Folk. We got Braden Arvison made a couple. Ryan Suckup.
He's been on the Titans for a while.
But give me Rob Baronis. Rob Baronis.
That's Rob Baronis. That's who you going for?
That's who I'm going with.
All right. So the answer to that question is none other Aldel Greco.
I forgot about him.
We're going old. We're going back in time.
In my defense, I wasn't born yet. I was born in 03.
That's fair.
I wasn't born yet. So
we're talking about a dependable kicker, Aldel Greco, who got us some last second field goals back in early 2000s, and I think even before that as well. Aldel Greco, shout out to him. Rob Baronis was number 2 on that list, and then I forgot who number 3 was. I think it was Ryan Suckup on that list as number 3. So we had some pretty solid kickers in the past, but I hold on, I gotta put this comment. Yeah, Titans era, come on. I know. I had to just do Titans era. You know what I'm saying? We can go back to the Oilers. I see that Joseph's a true fan. Appreciate you tuning in, Joseph. I know I had to go just to Titans era. But yeah, sorry about that. But we got one more question for you, chat. And so this one is a play that clip. Guess what's going to happen?
Okay.
So tell me what's going to happen. All right.
Okay.
So we're just going to get you a little snippet.
Ooh.
Right here. So we
got
overtime again. Tennessee Titans 20. Houston Texans 20. We have Vince Young at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Travis Henry at running back. We have a Drew Bennett at wide receiver.
That's a good name.
Drew Bennett at wide receiver. And then we have a Bo Scape at tight end. 3 seconds on the play clock. What happens on this play?
Oh man.
It's 3rd and 14, by the way. 3rd and 14.
I was young, so I don't know who it's going to. I don't know the outcome. But I'm gonna say Vince Young. So it has to be something over the middle of the field.
Okay.
So we go get slot wide receiver, like on a kind of a sit down in the middle of the field.
Okay.
For a first down. That's going to be my guess. That's going to be my guess.
So you have wide receiver across the middle. For a first down.
First down.
All right. If you think you know it, you can go ahead and say it out loud to yourself. Say it to your family. If you're watching this with your family, you can put it in the chat. But we're gonna play this clip for you. And so, here's what's gonna happen.
Here come the blitzers. Vince Young on the run. Vince Young inside the 30. Off he goes. Vince Young inside the 20, the 10. It is over. Vince Young
takes it all the way. Throws the helmet down.
39-yard touchdown run to end the game in overtime. Vince Young had
There we go. We got it right here. Jay Trias, appreciate you tuning in. As well, runs it for a 39-yard touchdown. That is correct. Appreciate you tuning in. Yes, that is what happened. I know it's away, but again, he played for the Texans or Texas in college, and so coming here to play against the Houston Texans, we had a pretty good squad. I mean, it was decent. The line was good though. I think we had Eugene Amano and a few others as well. Put this comment. Do you remember the Titans game that the Titans led by 2 touchdowns with like 3 minutes left in the game? Titans winning overtime was a crazy game. Who was that against? I feel like I do remember that game.
It was against the Lions.
Was it against the Lions?
Yeah,
I do, because that was against. That's when I think Calvin Johnson Andre Johnson called a touchdown pass in the middle of the end zone, or in the back of the end zone. I think that's the game that you're referring to. But yeah, that came down to the wire. I thought about playing that clip too. I think that's the clip that you're referring to. I was going to put that on there as we played the Lions, but again, but yeah, it was against the Lions. Yeah, appreciate that comment. But yeah, again, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Any last thoughts, Trey?
Not too many last thoughts. We just get out of here as the Titans team. Just get out of here. Just play. Just play.
Just play. Lions may remember that and show it tomorrow. Right? Ain't that right? Exactly. Oh, Trey tuning in as well. Fly, Eagles, fly. We gonna see if they pull it out against the Bengals. I don't know. We'll see. Can they win? I don't know. I think that's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be the game to watch. And then we got another comment: Stafford and Megatron and some onside kick luck. Just watched it again a few days ago. Love what you guys are doing over here. Keep up the good content, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Toxic FPV. Yeah, make sure you comment and subscribe to our channel. We'll check out yours as well if you got some content out there. Any subscribers, or I'm sorry, any podcasters out there, anybody doing some work, we'll shout you out as well. We just love supporting anyone, everyone, as long as it's in a positive light. Positivity goes a long way. So yeah, if you got some friends, family, loved ones that, you know, have some type of podcast out there, we'll shout them out. So appreciate the love and support. But yeah, any last thoughts before we go?
Love you too, Mama. That's the last thoughts.
That's the last thoughts. Love you, Mama. POP holding it down.
POP, hold what down?
But yeah, that is it for the Right Titans podcast. Tune in next time as the Titans take on the Lions in a Sunday matchup. Who's gonna win?
The Lions. No need.
Okay, fine. Lions will win. Fine. Y'all take this one, whatever. But who's gonna ball out? That's what we're looking to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
one of the young dogs. One of the young dogs. Yeah, years ago.
Years ago,
the Lions ain't never lost. I mean, the Titans ain't never lost to the Lions years ago. But
that's another
not
thought
tomorrow.
too.
Not tomorrow.
That's another thought. So we gonna see. So again, we are your host, J Maul.
Trigger Trey.
Appreciate you tuning in to the Right Titans podcast. Tighten up. Be out.
I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up.